Hey, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee, spiritual advisor. Glad you are here. Man, let's see what's going on. Going to find out what's happening. Tonight, we are talking about our intuition. It's not doubting yourself, understanding where you're coming from, listening to that inner voice. And one of those things I want to talk about, I got this when I started pulling cards about this lesson or about this message. I asked, what is so these messages come from a channeling of spirit, from God, from the mother, from angels, my guides, wherever. And they gave me the message. So then I was sitting there and I'm like, okay, what's going on with this or whatnot? And before the show tonight, I sat down and I wanted to start asking a few questions. And one of the questions I talked about was, why is this intuition thing so important? And I think we need to listen to that. And I'm going to show you exactly what Spirit gave me in that time, okay, in the cards that it gave me. Now, I'm going to be using a newer deck that I have, Ethereal. Let me show you this. I love this deck. All right. We'll see. I hope it doesn't go. There you go. I picked this up off of Facebook. All right. And it is shadow. So it tends to lead to that darker side of us or whatnot. So I'm not talking about dark energy or dark powers. What I'm talking about here is that those things, what's keeping us, what's deep down inside of many of these things that we don't want to face to keep us from using our intuition. So, with that being said, we're going to get started. And one of the first things that this was the Spirit gave me about using intuition, and when I asked, why is this so important? All right. We have the Nine of Pentacles. All right. The Nine of Pentacles, to me, this is the manifestation card. This is the card that says I'm bringing things into my real world. The Pentacles are all about the tangible, the real life, our everyday things we can touch, feel, we interact with. And that nine is about coming into fulfillment. So, when you think about it, what Spirit is trying to say here, of these 4 points of why something is as important as intuition, okay? Using your intuition and not having self-doubt, having belief in yourself is going to be about bringing those things to light, manifesting those things that you're trying to bring into the world. If you don't have faith in yourself, you're not moving forward. You're not moving in the right direction. If you don't stop and listen, you can't hear the direction that spirit or your higher conscious is trying to give you. So the Nine of Pentacles is saying, and Spirit is saying, the Nine of Pentacles is important, not just for your self growth, but for your manifestation, for growing in this real world. You need to stop and listen to it. All right. The second card, you're going to see several pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles, 7 choices. One of the reasons, and what I really get from this, my 7 of Pentacles is always my patience card. So, for reason number 2, when I got this card from Spirit about why intuition is important to each and every one of us, it's because your intuition, you need to be still to listen. Stop moving about so much. Look at what's going on. Be quiet. The 7 of Pentacles is all about, notice nobody's moving around here. Nothing's happening. The 7 of Pentacles is all about being quiet. All right. Listening, observing, enjoying what's going on. So when we say, well, Rob, that means, what for why is it important to our intuition? Having our intuition is also, our intuition will tell us when it's time to stop. It's time to listen. It's time to pay attention. And the 7 of Pentacles is here to talk to us about your without being quiet, without being still, and without your intuition, you're kind of like just throwing darts at a dartboard. Now, unless you're Mr. Bruce and you're a darts champion, okay, that's okay. But me throwing darts at a dartboard, they're everywhere, especially with progressive lenses. Forget it. Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is you have to be still, and your intuition will help you come up with your plan to move forward with your life and to bring these material things into your life. That's crazy if you think about it. Wow, bangerang. How important is that? All right. So then I go to number 3. And the next card, welcome to everybody that's coming in. I appreciate you. You got any questions? Pop in the chat. Let me know what's going on, how you're doing, or if there's just anything I can help you with, be glad to take a look. But we're talking now about the 4 main points of manifesting, of using your intuition. And I asked Spirit, for those of you who are just coming in late, why is it so important? So the first one is to help manifest. The second one is to help give you a plan so you can watch and see where you're going to go. All right. With your intuition on the third point, we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is here. She's the nurturer, that feminine spirit. And Wands is about that fire. Look at that fire blazing behind her. A lot of us want, but the Queen of Wands in this fire is saying if you're not using your intuition, then you're not able to successfully go after the things you want to go after and bring into the world. All right. Chasing your dreams, building that fire, building that passion. This Queen of Wands is very dark because what's happening is she's lost her light. All right. And some of that is what's keeping her, because sometimes we just want things to happen. You have to nurture yourself, nurture your goals, nurture your dreams. And in order to be able to do that, you've got to have your intuition intact. And most importantly, what I get here, wow, I just got goosebumps. Most importantly, what I'm picking up here is you have to take that royal stance and have that kind of confidence in yourself. So you know where to go, what to do, you know how to do things. You know, again, we said before, if you don't know your intuition, how do you know how to move forward? How do you know what to nurture, where to go? Intuition is that important, that we need these things to help us bring things to life, to help us fulfill our dreams and to actually nurture what we want. Okay. You know, a lot of times spirit will come in and they're talking to us. That's intuit. When you hear that voice, whether it's spirit, whether it's God, whether it's the Holy Spirit, mother, whatever it is, okay, those voices are there. And if you're not listening, that's part of your intuition. We've also been told and given all the gifts we need, and intuition was part of them. When I pulled this card, when I asked what we needed to talk about tonight, one of the things was, you know, I got the High Priestess. In living your life and in understanding what's going on, the High Priestess is here to talk about making sure you're using your personal knowledge, that experience, that life experience. That's how you nurture your dream. And that's how you move forward. So we have 9 of Pentacles. It's important to be able to manifest. It's important to be able to see where you need to go, what you need to do. That's why self-confidence and using your intuition is important. Finally, number 3, you know what? You've got to use your intuition and know yourself to be able to nurture those dreams, those desires, and get to where you want to go. Hey, more people popping in. Wow. Welcome, Deborah, Christina. Good to see you. Wow. All right, Christina, you're driving. Be careful. No watching, just listening. Okay. Wow. Deborah Robbins, it is so good to see you. Glad you're here, Miss Bridget. Aloha. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. This one, and you'll notice I told you at the beginning, you late coming in, go back and watch this again. Okay. One of the reasons intuition is so important in our life, it's going to help you build a solid base in this world. It gives you a steady foundation. When you have confidence within yourself and that ability to be able to say, you know what? I know I'm getting all this advice, but spirit is telling me, God is telling me, mother is telling me. I'm just breathing. I'm taking a moment. And guess what? I'm tuned into the universe. And right now, my higher conscious is telling me this is a new path. So these are 4 reasons that having your intuition and having that self confidence are important. How can you build a good solid base? And if you think about it, whenever I deal with somebody that's dealing with depression or anger or whatnot, their base is a loose spot because they start to lose faith in themselves and they don't follow their own gut. How many times have we caught ourselves going, oh, I knew that. Oh, I knew that, but we didn't do anything. Oh, I wish. Oh, I wish. The intuition is very important to our lives. And these are 4 big reasons of why intuition is important. All right. I see some people liking these new cards. Yeah, I love them. Like I said, I picked them up off of Facebook. Uh, you know, let's go here. See if I can't read in the dark. Shadow Tarot. Follow us at ethereal_tarot. That's where you're going to find it. There's nobody's name on the box. Okay. But this is more of a shadow deck, things like that. So, all right. Well, everybody's a little bit quiet tonight. Glad to see it. I'm going to take a drink here. Again, green apple, nothing crazy. It helps me. All right. So now then, if anybody's got a question or something they want guidance on or whatnot, please just pop it in. We'll see where we're at. We'll see where this goes tonight. Let's find out what's happening. Okay. We are going to hear at the stoplight right now. Almost home. Almost home, Christina. I gotcha. Okay. Uh, that is my favorite shirt. Looking sharp, Rev. All right. Thank you very much. Not like you didn't help me pick it out, you know? All right. Yeah, I gotta do me, gotta be flashy, gotta see what's going on. So now what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna ask spirit, okay, what else we need to know? Where does intuition? Let's ask for 4 tips on how to strengthen our intuition and how to make sure we're building our own self-confidence. Intuition and self-confidence go hand in hand, folks. All right. So let's take a look. We'll find out what's going on. Got some cards shuffling up here. And we are asking, Spirit, I am asking you, what is something we can do to help build our intuition? I need 4 things. We're going to pull 4 cards, Spirit. And let's see what that is and the things that we can do to bring our intuition from a spiritual aspect into where we need it to be. So here we go. The light card. First card off the top of the deck. Judgment. Wow. That's a heavy hitter right out of the gate. Whack, right in the head. Judgment. Judgment is talking about leaving the old behind and evolving, allowing yourself to take that step into this new life. You can't fully use your intuition if you're not having faith in yourself, whatever it is, your guidance. And a lot of times, this is where you have to leave your old ideals, old thoughts behind so you can move into a new dimension, a new realm, those types of things. Many times this card is represented with a graveyard and people rising up from the grave, but an angel is there to greet them in their new form, their new body. Judgment. We have to take a look. You know, this card is the 20 card too. This is wow. Okay. 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. So we're going to talk about duality and that importance. And it's funny that in a shadow deck, this talks about leaving that darkness of your soul behind and having faith in something to be able to move forward and move higher up, raising your vibration. These are the things we're talking about. Okay. Any questions? Just let me know. Pop right on in there. Now then, okay. We have next, look here. Look who's making another appearance. Okay. The High Priestess. What the High Priestess is here, what I'm picking up. One of the things you have to start doing is listening to your knowledge. What is your knowledge base? Before you get afraid to make a decision, stop. Ask yourself, in all of your years of experience, what is your gut instinct telling you to do? We all have our own personal knowledge, okay? We've got a lifetime of it, whether it's a shorter life or longer life. We all have our own experiences, our knowledge. And again, look at the number here 2. This is our fool's second stop on his journey. And he learns that he has to use the knowledge that he's accumulating and use that intuition to be able to move through to the next goal. The High Priestess is there to remind you you are a powerful spiritual being and you have this ability to use your intuition. All right. So remember, one of those things is read, look, know, stop. The other thing is you want to make sure you're gathering real facts. You know when something's real and when something's not. Okay. And if you don't, then go find out. If you want to know how to start a YouTube show, call somebody and ask. That's knowledge. Hey, somebody might help me. A lot of times, what keeps us back is fear. Fear holds us back from achieving that because we're too afraid of judgment by other people that we're going to look stupid. Well, you know what? I don't care. Unless we're taking long, hot showers together, I don't really care. I value your opinion, but your opinion, if it's different than mine, is not going to stop me from moving forward in the way that I think is that I see fit. Look here, 2 of Swords. Making decisions. You have to stop letting fear keep you and get out of your head. Decisions are important, all right? And this is a step you can make by start making decisions in a more rapid, think about it, follow your gut instinct. But the importance of the swords is the air and the communication, all right? The air being that frontal part of the brain, our conscious part. One of the things we can do is stop letting our conscious thought rule the day. If you know deep down inside spiritually, the answer is A, but you're afraid you're wrong because your brain is going there, all right? That's what this card is talking about because you're not making decisions from the proper place. Got my key here. This is key to remind me this opens doors. These things open doors. Another thing, look at the swords here. 5 of Swords. All right. Rob, how can this card help us with intuition? 5 is creativity. All right. The 5 is talking about battles, things like that. Hey, Jasmine, good to see you. Glad you are here. Welcome back. The Bangarang tribes reform and want to see this. But the Five of Swords, to help us build our intuition, is to remember to stop worrying so much about other people. And you know what I'm getting from here? Bravery. You have to be brave in the face of confrontation. That you know what's right, you know what's doing. And you know what? Again, this talks about getting out of your head, all right, and making the right decisions for the right reason rather than I'm just going to take a shortcut and mow people down. I hope this is making sense for everybody. If you got any questions, pop them in. Good to see. We're getting a lot more people coming in. So thank you. I hope this is going really good. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. All right. Okay. I'm rocking back and forth too much. All right. My fairy godmother just dropped a note on my desk. So I'll try not to rock back and forth or left or right. So we will see what's happening. So intuition. It is such a powerful thing in your life. And once you learn to trust yourself, at this point, that's how you start finding strength, inner strength, things like that. So now, we talked about some of the ways you can do it. Let's put some practicality to it. Your intuition. Your phone rings. All right. You can practice your intuition. Before you look at who it is, listen to your gut right out of the gate and say, don't overanalyze it. Who is the first person you think is on the phone? Are you going to be right every time? No. But what you will see is as you start practicing and you become in tune, to get that intuition down and to start using it, one of the first things that happens is you stop all the outside noise and you start listening to spirit, to guide, to your higher conscience, to the frequency that's coming. All right. So practice it. You know, you can practice knock, knock, knock. Who's at the door? I wonder who's at the door. Okay. You go to the mailbox. Wonder what's going to be in the mail. Start thinking and don't let old habits and negative thoughts drag you down a bad rabbit hole. Okay. Because of what we're all afraid of is in the mail. All right. These are tips and steps you can do. If you've got tarot cards or a deck of playing cards, all right, slowly take some time, take some moment, come to yourself, be still. Remember, we talked about in those 4 steps, and one of the important things about it's getting still so you can hear. All right, and start doing the old flip card test. Write it down, put your hand on it, touch it, whatever you need to do. Okay. And that's going to help you build your intuition. Amber. All right. Hey, Jasmine Bangarang. Amber. They took my embryos while I had kidney stone surgery. Oh my God. Young lady, I'm going to do what I do. All right. We're going to stop. All right. Because you appear to be a very young girl. That just has to be traumatic. All right. So what I'd like for everybody to do right now, we're going to stop for a moment, bring that healing energy in, use your intuition. Okay. And Amber, we're just going to send you some loving energy. It's not going to fix anything, but we need you to understand there are people that feel your pain. Okay. So I'm going to build you a little chi ball here. Okay. And we're going to put some energy and spirit. I'm asking you, send the angels, send the guides. Guides, I need you. Angels, as we discussed in the Laura Van Tyne interview, we're building an angel team. Amber needs your presence. And I'm summoning spirits and angels to Amber's side to help just give her comfort. So mote it be. You know, let's see what's happening. All right. So, Amber, we love you. You know, see what's going on. We are talking about intuition and let's see what's happening. Okay. So, there we are. Things are moving. We're kicking right along. Man, I can't believe we're already at 7:25 in this thing. All right. Let me see where we're at. All my chat stuff kind of got going. All right, here we go. So now we're going to start on. I'm going to just ask Spirit to give us some more guidance in what we each need to do or what the community can do. Okay. Kind of like, I'm just saying, the group of people I've got here. There are people that are listening that aren't in the chat. Um, what is the message that needs to be seen? Folks, this is how I use my intuition. And I stop and I listen and I just let spirit talk. Okay. There's pain, there's agony. We're all going through some crap in this country right now. And we need to understand this is what's happening. Okay. So, what is the message? Okay. For everybody. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Let's kick it back over here. All right. So, my barefoot bangarang tribe, here we are. The Three of Pentacles. All right. Three, number one. Three, creation. When we're talking about intuitive, and you ever had that situation where, wow, thank you, where you're like, there's something I want to do or something I know I'm supposed to do, but I don't know what it is? This is your intuition. This is intuition saying we're going to create something wonderful. And we're going to create it here in the real world. The Three of Pentacles. We're going to ground ourselves in Mother Earth. We're going to let that energy flow. We're going to let the Reiki energy come from above, from down from below, merge within our hearts. And we are going to let Spirit help us create something wonderful, something beautiful. That's what's going on. All right. We have the Fool. One of the things I talk about with the Fool all the time is fear. This is a fear card to me, or the importance of not having fear. The Fool is actually a very pure soul. All right. And the Fool is talking about it is time to let some things go. Remember, we talked at the beginning, we had the Judgment card. All right. Opposite ends of the major arcana. The Fool left everything physically and took a plunge. He had faith. He knew. Some people would say, oh, he bumbled off a cliff or whatnot. I don't necessarily buy that. Depends on what the card says, the position of the card, and things like that. But that's not what I'm getting. We're supposed to create something. And in that means we're supposed to have faith, blind faith, pure faith. What we're supposed to do, and the reason we need our intuition, is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about giving back. One of the things, though, we need to remember in every Six of Pentacles, there is generally some form of measurement. If you notice, there's not that much money here. When you give back, make sure you're giving back in a healthy manner and not where you're hurting yourself. The other thing is, make sure you're freeing yourself from debt. This is going to be huge, particularly with your intuition. You want to do something, you can't do something because you're afraid you've got a financial debt that's hovering over your head. Don't get mad at me. All of us have debt. That's the world we're living in. But what are you working towards? Keep that. Remember, how can you give back if you haven't allowed yourself to be in a position to do so? This is going to be important. This is coming from Spirit. That's what I've got. Now, I've got the Queen of Cups. You know what? Notice she doesn't look very happy. Remember, I told you this is a dark side deck. All right. What I'm picking up here is most of us are looking for exactly what I'm talking about. Love, peace, a relationship, whether it be with Spirit, with God. Some of us even just desire a relationship with our own self, your children, things like that. This Queen of Cups is here to remind you that if we're going to create something beautiful, we're going to have lose fear and be able to move forward with our intuition. We're going to be able to give back. You're going to have to nurture that place of love, that place of abundance, that place of being, that place where everything is about pure energy, emotion, and that subconscious work. All right. You know what? That's followed by the Queen of Swords. Look at this. Nurture your thoughts. Nurture your what you think, what you say. Queen of Cups, take care of your emotions. But the Queen of Swords is coming immediately to remind us we also have to take care of our thoughts. They work hand in hand, and we cannot let one dominate the other. And what are we thinking about? You know what I just got here? Whew, okay. When you fill your mind or surround yourself with dark energy, with negativity, with low vibration, you are not fully capable of bringing the love and the pure thought into light. It's starting to corrupt us. That's what's happening. Step away, get control, know what's going on. Wow, we've got a queen for every portion. You know, nurture. So we got to look at this. We got 3 queens right in a row. What are the odds of that? The 3 queens are here talking about this feminine presence, okay? To nurture. You've got to, your intuition is so powerful. And what spirit wants you to do is create something wonderful, but you're going to have to nurture it. And if you're not nurturing things in the right way, you'll never be successful. I was going to freak if I had another queen. The 2 of Pentacles. Sometimes we get this because we're juggling things too much. We're moving around too much. All right. We're trying to, get the kids from school, everything over here, whatnot. We got this bill, that bill. We've overspent, we've underspent, we've done whatever. Okay. The 2 of Pentacles is still about being grounded, but it's about making sure you're grounded in your decisions, what you do. Okay. And paying attention, not getting too caught up and getting off balance. That's going to be huge for you. We have the Tower. Change 16. I want to talk about 16. One, the one person. Okay. Hey, Nikki, glad to see you. Welcome in. Bangarang. Glad you're here. Any questions? Y'all just go ahead and put them in. We have a lot of people in that are watching, but not a lot of people talking, but that's okay. So if you've got a question, even if it's unrelated right now, go ahead and throw it in there and I'll get to it. But the Tower, the 16 card, 1, the individual, the beginning. All right. 6, victory. Think about this. On one of the most devastating cards in the deck. But you bring that 1 and 6 together, you have a 7. All right. Now, the Tower talks about radical changes. All right. But the 7 talks about you have a choice. The 7 is this tarot card here. I honestly believe when the numbering system came through, okay, whether it was spirit, coincidence, whatever, okay, one of the things we have to understand that we deal with in life in trying to create something and trying to move forward and trying to nurture our aspects of our life is change. Unpredictable, unprecedented change. And you know what? The success for that is how you deal with it. The choices you make. These things are happening. That's what we've got to find out. That's a crazy card when you think about what's going on right now. All right. Then we go 7 of Cups. 7 emotion. 7 followed by 7. 7 squared. Now, Seven of Cups talks about making choices. So thank you, Spirit. I love it when Spirit comes through to say this message is powerful. Change is nothing. That's what we're here for. If you believe you're a spiritual being having a human experience, I want you to think about why you would elect to come live a physical experience. All right. For emotion, for sensory. All right. And to deal with obstacles and change. This is our learning. This is where we go. Things change, they move back and forth. Tower card is so awesome. Love it. Absolutely. Thank you very much. You know, these cards are beautiful. And I was telling everybody they're called the ethereal cards. I got them on Facebook. Okay. So, Seven of Cups. When you're making your decisions, slow down, look at what's going on. And now we're using our intuition. A lot of times where we have self-doubt is when something hiccups and we cannot make those decisions. We're scared to make a decision. You are power. You are powerful. You have the ability to make a choice and you can follow that choice. And you know what? It's okay to pick a choice that makes you happy. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. So, in this breeding right here in this set, okay, we're going to end with the Page of Swords. Take some time. The Page is that teenage spirit, always going, always moving. But the Page of Swords is that I want to learn. I need to know something. I want to go. Okay. And this Page of Swords and these numbers, okay, yes, there is a dark side to the Page of Swords, but what I was just given, and I'm going with my intuition and what I was told, okay, is to understand in all of this, you have to learn yourself. You have to learn behaviors. You have to learn what to do next. You have to take time, and I want you to study yourself. What are you doing on the off side when the kids are tucked in bed, everything's done, work's done, boom, besides collapsing on the couch? If you want to get your intuition up, what are you doing to make it happen? What are you doing to study how to take your life in that next step? That's the question Spirit is asking. Where do we go with that? What do we do with that? Wow, that was amazing. Okay, anybody got any questions or anything? I know we are kicking along. People are coming and going. There's a lot of people sitting back, kind of listening. I don't want to get too preachy here. Okay, so if you got some questions or something you want to know, please feel free. All right, let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what's going on. I'm going to take this time right now to say, if you go to should be in this description below, but I'm not sure that it is. I have written a book, okay? Tarot Simplified, learn to read tarot in a day. All right. And one of the key things is, people ask me, and I think this is why intuition is such a big thing to me. People ask me all the time, what is the hardest thing about tarot? And they will say, I can't memorize 78 cards. Yes, you can. All right. Because those are important, the basis. But what I did was I wrote in the book the easy way to do that. And the next hardest part about tarot is once you get a base understanding, throw the book away and listen to your intuition. What is Spirit telling you? Where are you going? All right. Who are you talking to? When you sit down, do you just grab the cards? I sat down here for a few minutes before we even started tonight. And even though I knew where we were going, knew what we were talking about, had the first 4 cards ready because Spirit gave them to me, I sat down, took a time, and just said a prayer and said, make sure the message is pure. The message is clear. All right. Yes, here is the book, Tarot Simplified. There should be a link in the title. Yes, my mug is on the picture, but you can also find it on Amazon right there. We have more books that are coming, different things. I've got another one in the works that is going to start working on the major arcana to help people get through this so you can grab a deck of cards and learn how to do this. If there's something you want to know about a reading or about tarot or about something, let me know. You have a question about your intuition. Why do you second guess yourself? Pop it in. Let me know. Let's find out. Okay. These are key things. You know what I'm going to do right now? I'm being told. All right. I haven't used it. Well, I used these cards the other day. All right. But hang on, Bridget. Power Archangel Tarot deck, Radley Valentine. And I'm not getting a particular message. I'm getting the angels want to speak. That's all that is the thing of let the angels speak. So we're going to do this. I'm going to change over to decks. Let me know what's going on. The angels want to speak. You know, angels, I'm getting a whole vibrational thing. It's really hitting me top to bottom. When we're talking, it's important with angels that you call on them. Check out the series I'm doing with Laura Van Tyne. Check it out. We talk about building your angel team. Whether you feel disconnected or not, they want to help. They want to be near you. They want to work, and they will help you with your intuition. But you have to ask. Talk to them. These are living beings, okay? And they like to have discussion. But in spiritual law, they are limited to what they can or can't do with human beings. All right. So let's see what's going on. Okay. Bridget, I need some healing. LOL. Medical and spiritual. I got you. Okay. Let's see what we got. Bridget, maybe this was for you. Okay. Bridget needs some healing. All right. Let's see where this goes. Bridget, that may have been just for you. I have no idea. We're fixing to find out. So the first card, the three of there's wow. Okay, this is trauma. Michael, release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Three of Michaels, three of swords, three of air. Three of Michael is talking about here conscious thought, letting our mind run away. Okay. And sometimes this is your intuition again saying you've got to step back and let that part of your mind go so you can heal, so you can move forward. If you're holding on to past trauma, your intuition is going to be completely hindered. Think about it for a minute. Okay. Think about it. That's what's going on. Then of course, Bridget, five of Raphael. Okay. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. You know, sometimes we keep waiting for the silver lining to reach down and hit us. All right. One of the things is remember the five, a lot of times, particularly the five in that would be the cups or the five of emotions with Raphael. This is a grief card. And look at that where that comes in with the three of Michael. Our brain is holding on to past hurt, past trauma. So therefore, we're dwelling on it emotionally and grieving over what we lost instead of looking for a way out or looking for a new way to go. Gratitude. This is powerful. All right. This is very powerful. You know, we're going to go here. We're back to the Ace of Michael. A wonderful new, I'm going to hold this up here so I'm not moving away from the microphone. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. You know, when you think about that, the head being hurt, allowing the heart to dwell on it, the heart dwells on it. It monkeys up all of our communication. And how do we start this show tonight? How do we start this party? Talking about being able to communicate with spirit, talk about being able to communicate with God, talk about being able to communicate with your higher conscious. All right. That's your intuition. You're going to have to do this and get your mind set. And it's not easy. I wish I could tell you, oh, yeah, here it is. You want? I'll do a show one night about different ways you can start to retrain your brain, because some of what's going on in our lives is because we've allowed this, all right, to become habit. And our thought process, the brain is a huge muscle. Okay. I know people argue with me. Just hang on there. Okay. I keep thinking these thoughts over and over again, or I keep ruminating on something bad that happens. Okay. We default to that. We default to that. We have to break that habit, even in our train of thoughts, like going to bed. I know at one point in my life, I was horrible about, I would finally pass out on the sofa watching TV. I don't care what you're watching. All right. But by the time I got up, I'm like, great, now I can go to sleep. And I laid back down in bed, my hamster wheel, there it goes again. You know, you know, that's one of those things that you've got to understand. We've got to be in control. And this is intuition. One of the steps of getting control of your intuition and having that self-confidence is being able to retrain your thoughts and communication. Let's see, Bridget, what do we got here? I'm offended, Rob. LOL. I don't like being called out by the angels. I thought Raphael was my buddy. Hey, he is your buddy. He talks to you a lot. And whenever I grab that deck and you're in the room, Rafi's coming out. Rafi's in the room. Mauve Moon, can you tell me if there's a career change in my near future? Yeah, we'll take a look at that. Let me ask you this, Mauve Moon. Okay. Because one of the things we're talking about tonight is intuition. Would you do me a favor and type what you feel is coming? Nobody's going to make fun of you. Doesn't matter if it's right, wrong, or indifferent. But what does your gut tell you is happening? Okay. What's going on? That's one of the things. And I'm going to use another deck here. All right. This is a Wild Woman Rising. That was it. And this is a cool Oracle deck. I'm going to bring that up. But Mauve Moon, if you would, please put down in there, or at least do me a favor. If you don't want to put it in here, I completely understand. Okay, write it down. Okay, and let's see what's going on. If you want to discuss it, we'll discuss it more. But I'm fixing to pull a couple cards for you, and I might use different decks. I feel like it's a change within the same company I currently work at. That's using your intuition. Let's see what's going. Hold on just 1 minute. Okay. Gather your tribe. All right. Is one of the things that lends right into what you're talking about, staying close, staying in the place where you're at. We go there to champion peace. Absolutely. I feel this is absolutely coming your way. Notice the sunshine, notice the power. The bear here talks about bears are notorious about territory, caves, being home. I really feel you're right on with your intuition and that you're going to be able to blossom and grow. The champion piece, you're going to be able to deal with this. Finally, embrace the interior winter. There's going to be some questions. There's going to be some things that are asked, Mauve, that I want you to understand. Okay. You're going to have to, a little bit of scrutiny still coming, but yes, I see it happening. Embrace who you are. All right. That's going to be very, very important. Don't start hemming and hawing. For some reason, I'm really picking up that one of the reasons you're looking at this is because people like your judgment. They like your decision. Don't change who you are. Okay. To get this job, because who you are is what got this that's coming. All right. Now, I didn't cut. I want to cut. It's very important that I cut. All right. 6 Pentacles. All right. I do see money coming your way. I do see things changing hand. You're going to be able to move forward. You've planted some roots and you're going to be able to grow. I've also got here the Seven of Swords. Now, somebody's going to be saying you got this the wrong way. All right. Don't let them steal your joy. Okay. But somebody, remember I said something's going to be questioned? I want you to be on the lookout because somebody might be a little jealous or up to something. All right. But remember, remember who you are, champion peace. Let that go because you don't want to get caught up in their bad juju. All right. Eight of Cups. Definite movement coming. Something you're going to love. Things are going to happen. You're going to walk away from something else and move on. So, yes, I firmly believe that you are looking at a move that's coming, and things are fixing to happen for you. So, something moving forward in your career. You got a couple little obstacles to overcome, but just keep in mind it's very important. I got told it's very important that you keep the ethical standard. Okay. Whenever you're dealing with some of these people. Seven of Gabriel. Oh, wow. Look here. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence. Claim your personal power. This is the Seven of Wands. Okay. So that's kind of filling in and letting you know, yep, might be a little something. Keep your patience. You're moving ahead. Nine of Michael. Stop worrying about it. Don't let the anxiety go. You're putting the right things out there. Okay. And I just want you to get up every day and say, okay, when am I going to hear I got the new job? All right. Bangarang. That's great. Thank you very much, Mauve. I appreciate it. And we'll see what's happening. Phyllis, hey there, y'all. Good to see you. And it's good to hear, Mauve Moon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the like button, ring the bell. I'll be back with another live on Monday at 7 p.m. All right. Feel free to jump in with any questions or what we're doing and find out anything if you've got anything. That it's important. I got to take a drink. Hold on. All right. Phyllis. All right. I will be glad to do this, Phyllis. But like I just asked Mob Moon, tonight we're kind of focusing on intuition. What I want you to do is write down, if you want to put something in chat, that would be great. Okay. But at least write down on a piece of paper, if you stop and you think about it, what does your intuition tell you? But absolutely, I will be glad to do a reading for you. I've been told to go over here and grab my Lost Tarot deck. All right. So, may I have a reading, please? Guidance and help. Here we go. All right. Let's see what's happening here. Get back up here with the cards. And boom, here we go. All right, Phyllis, give me a second. All right. I got to shift gears. Help, Phyllis. I'm feeling the need. I'm going to channel spirit right now. I'm really getting let spirit flow through you. There's something flowing through me right now, Phyllis, about this. There's a need for you to be patient, be calm, understand what's going on, listen to those around you. But yes, I'm really picking up. You have power to heal within yourself. Are you a healer? All right. Don't second guess yourself. All right. Let's see what's going on here. All right, Spirit. Phyllis needs this. And I need, yes, thank you. Step close. Step very close to me. All right, Phyllis. Here we go. All right. King of Wands. All right. I'm going to take a moment. We're going to do these one at a time, and I want to concentrate on each card. Okay. King of Wands. First thing I got is about knowing, setting boundaries or whatnot, but there is somebody that's there to help you, a male figure, that will have good advice and things like that, and you might need to listen to them, listen to their wisdom. The Five of Coins. Yes. This is talking about in the real world. It's okay to ask for help. All right. Make sure you're asking for help. Okay. You've helped other people. Okay. Now, I'm really being told, wow, I'm getting hit in the head. I'm getting a bad fill up here. I don't know if this is in the head area of what you're going through or whatnot. But remember, seek out counsel from somebody you trust, a doctor, a healer, somebody that you know. It's okay to ask their help. All right. Make sure you're getting that help, but make sure you're listening. Be patient because the five of coins is about there's some conflict, there's some frustration. You're feeling beat up right now. All right, everybody, let's take a minute. Just send Phyllis. You're going to be okay. This is all going to work out. All right, Phyllis, I need you to understand that. Don't give in to this. You got a little bit of a journey ahead of you. Okay. Temperance. You're going to be getting some radical advice from different people. You will know, stick here, stick with what you know. You know, this is the 14. One, you, the individual. Four, building a solid base. But bringing those in, we have the 5, which is creativity. You're going to have to find balance in your healing mechanism, if that makes sense. There is going to be some actual medical things that are required, but you can balance that. I feel like you're trying to look for some holistic or something there. Anxiety, 9 of Swords. This is my anxiety card. Okay. Don't make yourself worse. If you're all tensed up and things like that, you are not able to heal. Then you're allowing these other things to come in and you're bringing in that dark energy. Let that stuff go. There's an angel waiting on you. There are people around you. Angels, I am asking you, surround Phyllis. Let her feel your arms and wings around her in comfort. Still her thoughts so she knows which way to go. You're there to give her guidance and don't let the fear of whatever this is that's going on stop her. That's very, very important. You know, we've got 9 of Cups. It's all going to be okay. 9 of Cups. Love, energy, emotional happiness. You're building something. I'm telling you, whatever this is, you're going to be okay. All right. Follow your heart. And most importantly, like we're talking about tonight, follow your intuition. Wow. Banger. That's really cool. All right, Phyllis, glad you're here. Uh, Love to see you again. Become part of the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Folks, we do have Tarot and Attitude. There's a business page. There's also a group page on Facebook. Join that. Okay, great place to ask questions. I'm going to be doing more stuff in there. We started this a while back. I got lost, everything else. We're relaunching everything, and I'm trying to make sure people have a way to get in touch with me and know whatever's going on. You have a question, pop it down in the comments. Make sure you're hitting the like and the subscribe button. Okay. Let's find out what's going on. Phyllis, you know, that warmth is there. It is. People, I want you to understand you can send an angel to somebody right now. And this is what we've been talking about with summoning angels and moving them and requesting their assistance. You have to build your team. Make sure you're going back and watching the series I'm doing with Laura Van Tyne. We're talking about that and the series that's coming up, the one that we just recorded. It'll be out Friday night. Check it out. We talk about it even more there. Okay. More coming. It's coming. So make sure you're ringing that bell. You know, thank you so much. Phyllis, you're welcome. Glad, you know, this was awesome. Great. That's what we're here for. That's what this is all about. Feeling good, knowing what's happening, and trying to bring some peace, love, and light to some people. You know, that's one of the things. Nikki, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. I cannot preach how important gratitude is to everything, to your own self worth, to your intuition. Because once you start getting into gratitude, you start raising your vibration. It's kind of like this. All right. I want you to, I challenge people to do this. Some of you, from the old barefoot bangering tribe will remember this. Okay. I challenge you to sing a happy song. All right. And be pissed off. But you got to sing the song like you mean it. It's kind of hard because we're taking our brain. It's like going, wait, I'm either all in on pissed or I'm all in on happy. Happy birthday to me. You know, do that for that few minutes. You're going to laugh. And then it's up to you whether to allow those other thoughts to come back in. This is very powerful. This is going to help heal. Gratitude helps with addiction. It helps with healing yourself, like whatever Phyllis is going through, what some of these people are doing. Okay. You need to understand gratitude. I'm not telling you it's the magic pill. Okay. But it is a doorway. Remember, some of y'all aren't old enough to remember gateway drug. Bruce and I and Bridget and Gilliam were all cracking up. Okay. Oh, it's a gateway drug. You know what? One of the gateway drugs to happiness is gratitude. Gratitude. Taking a moment to be thankful for what you have. Bruce, Mr. Bruce in the house. Good show. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Daily growth. Oh, there we go. Don't know what happened there. Hi, BC. Thanks for stopping by. Absolutely. Did I miss BC? Was there a question that I missed? Or I guess not. So, BC, if you got a question, let me know. Okay. We're going to see what's going on. All right. I'm going to bring these cards down. Somebody, if you want, toss me in a topic. Okay. We talked about intuition, and I was raised a Baptist preacher's kid. All right. So I'm not going to beat that horse to death like every sermon I heard. All right. So, I don't want to do that. All right. So if somebody's got a question, pop it in. We'll go there. If not, I'll just throw some more cards. And ask Spirit, what do you got to say? Jasmine, so happy you're back live. Jasmine, I am so glad to be back, and I am glad you were here. Get the word out. We're back. This is where I kept trying to do things. This is where my heart is. This is where I do what I do, and I enjoy it, and I love it. Things like that. And folks, this channel is growing. I'm growing. Different things we're doing. I'm expanding different things in my life. And, when I expand, this expands. Everybody's like, Rob, you're pretty big. Why are you expanding now? Joke. But I'm here all week. I'm moving between coffee and between my cold drink. All right, here we go. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's shaking. All right. Wow, it's 8:00. Okay. See what's going on. I'm not really on a timeline, so don't worry about it. You got something, toss it out there. Thank you very much. I am me. Whenever I am at shows or fairs or whatnot, I have been told repeatedly, my wife has been told, I came back to you because of your energy. And one of those things is because I truly believe what I'm saying about being happy, understanding your intuition. Do I slip sometimes? Do I get down? Ask Bruce, ask Bridget, ask my wife. Sure, I am human. All right. But what's funny is my wife will actually look at me and say, okay, instead of just whacking me a backside of the head, which she would love to do many times. She will look at me and sit down in a very loving, very queen-like manner, the Queen of Tarot, and say, now, somebody just gave you this situation. What would you tell them? I have to go sit down, reset, do everything I'm telling you to do. So I believe in it. I know it works. Daily growth, just pop in. If you want a private reading, down below in the description, there's a link. You can grab it to get a private reading. If you want something now, just pop your question right into chat and we'll do that. Okay. So yes, there's a link right there. Again, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, I'm on TikTok. Doing a shift, was doing a lot of tarot scopes with horoscopes and things like that. They're okay. This is my heart. This is what I want to do. That's what it is. So yeah, daily growth. If you want to check the description, There's a link there down below. If you want to set something up with me, would love it. If not, if you want to just pop a quick question in here, and I don't need a lot of detail. When I'm doing readings for people, a lot of times I will say I don't want much detail. Let spirit speak through the cards, let God speak, let the mother speak, let the earth speak. So it's one of the things I do, you know. Uh, Kristen Harmala, hi. How does October look for me? Kristen Harmala, I hope I'm saying that right, Kristen. But welcome, Bangarang. This is awesome. Okay, Kristen, let's see what's going on. Kristen Harmala. Now, I am going to take just a moment, and I know sometimes people get irritated. They want the show to keep going. But I take this very serious. I'm asking Spirit to step close, slowing down. Remember I talked to y'all in the intuition part about stop moving? Sometimes you got to bring things to a halt. Kristen wants to know how October looks for her. All right, let's see what's happening. Here we go. Kristen. All right. Boom. Oh, boom. Boy, I got click happy. Messed everything up. My format. It's all right. So here we go. Kristen Harmala. October. All right, here we go. I'm going to lay some cards out here. The Hierophant is right out of the gate. That 5, some creativity, learning, making sure you learn something and stick with the basics. I'm going to talk out loud a little bit here. The Star. This is shaping up really nice as long as you follow a guideline and you stay within the color and the lines, baby. Okay, that's what I'm getting. The 6 of Coins might be giving back, but I don't want you to give too much. This is what I was talking about. See how she got a little purse earlier? If y'all want to, y'all that are just coming in, go back and rewatch the show. And I was talking about sometimes when everything gives, when it's time to give, we can give too much. All right. Where it's not healthy. Give, help, lend a hand. You got to take care of you and yours first. So you might be asked, and then the 3 of Wands. Woo, some action and movement. Okay. So what I'm really picking up here, Kristen, for you, something you've been working on, you're finally starting to move forward on. You need to stay, somebody's going to want you, or something's going to come up like do a cheat code or, not follow the rules. The Hierophant is here is saying go with what you know, stick with the routine, and make sure that you're giving back to other people. Take a little give back, forward and back. There's going to be a lot of give and take in this situation in October. But we have the 17 card. 17 is the Star. This Star card is all about hope. It's about understanding. Might feel a little lost, but I want you to understand what I'm seeing here for you in October is some things are fixing to change for you. You're going to start moving forward on something that's near and dear to your heart. Don't get crazy, okay? Everything one step at a time. Follow the rules, but keep when you tend to start getting lost, stop. Look up. The Star is up. Your direction. Wow, this is all tying into the earlier portion of the show when we were talking about intuition. Listen, and there's got to be a balance. Notice, almost like the Temperance card, the Star card is there, but she's dealing with water and the emotions and things like that. And she's pouring some back into the pond. She's pouring some on the rocks. So, what I'm seeing for you, Kristen, is the need to stay balanced with hope and understand, yes, I got to work on this, but then I also have to work on this. There's some things that you want to work on. There's some things you don't want to work on, but they've got to be worked on. All right. But you're going to move forward. I'm really seeing this as a prosperous time for you in October as ships coming in, things that you've started, something's going to pay off for you. That's what I see. Wow. Woo! I love it when we do that. All right. That is great. Okay. Let me see. A lot of times too, y'all will notice I take time if I know I'm going to grab another deck or not. I don't throw cards just right back on top. I try to separate everything out, so that way if they come back up, we know Spirit had that in mind. Daily growth. I wonder what's next in my life. Here we go. All right, daily growth. What's next in my life? Don't we all want to know that? Let's see what's happening. I don't know. I'm getting torn. You might get a couple of different decks because I'm kind of getting torn. People have seen me do that where it's like, which deck do I use? Which deck? But I'm going to go with this one, Daily Growth. What's next in my life? You know what? Oh, there's some movement definitely coming. The Eight of Wands is talking about moving. This could actually be moving locations, moving a job, but the Wands is about that near and dear to your heart. Eight of Wands is huge about moving, and it's with fire. Okay. So one of the things I see about this card, I want you to understand something from your past could be playing a role in this. I want you to be careful and just make sure. But there's definite movement towards something you want to do in your dreams. We've got the Two of Coins. You might have been juggling this for a while in the physical world. We're going to take a look. And it's definitely going to have something to do with a partner, a loved one, this could be a romantic relationship or whatnot. Daily growth. It could also just be connecting with your higher self, but connecting with somebody on a deeper level. Okay, even if it's work. All right, it's still on that. We found a bond in this work, something we can accomplish together. So stand your ground. The carrots are talking about you. Like, why she got carrots on her belt? They're talking about fire. They're talking about uh, growth, things like this. Okay. So I'm going to take a moment. I'm just going to look. You've been juggling a lot of things back and forth, daily growth, and somebody's kind of pressing you, and it might even be in this relationship. Stand your ground. Know who you are. Don't don't give in. You be true to you. Okay. You've been juggling. You've been trying to do the right thing. Okay. You've been trying to keep everybody happy, and you know what? It's driving you nuts. And this is in the real world. This isn't spiritually or anything like that. What I want you to do is realize, yes, might be time to move. If this relationship is turning toxic, you need to stand up. Or even if it's not turning toxic, it's time to. Let me see. Don't know what that was, but something just flickered. So let's see what's going on. But that's what I have for you, daily growth. What I see what's next in your life is there's going to be some adjustment, there's going to be some movement, there might be some shifts in the relationship, or they may not like it, but you have to stand your ground and do what's best for you. I tell you what, I'm going to go a little further. There's that two again, another two of wands. All right. Make a plan. Don't let this all just bowl you over. Make a plan. Know what's happening. Three of coins. You're going to be building something. I'm really getting new location, something new. You're starting something over. This is okay. It's all going to work out, and it's all going to make you feel like a kid again. Okay. So daily growth. You got something to go, and don't let it take you by surprise. All right. Hope that makes sense. Let me know. Love to hear. All right. So wow. Bangarang. No worries. My last name is pronounced as Harmula. Okay. Got it. Harmula. Harmalo. Harmula. Okay. It's very important to me to say people's names right and not think I'm making fun of anything. Um, it's our name, for crying out loud. So it's just a matter of respect. So there we go. All right. Let me get over here. Let's get back to over here. We'll get through some of these people. Thank you so much. You are welcome. I hope that resonated with you. Things came through for you, and that you're able to. And most importantly, my email. I think all my email stuff is down in there. Shoot me an email. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how it pans out. Okay. All right. BC. A message from my guides. Absolutely. A message from my guide. All right. I am being pushed over here. Back to the wild woman. Let's see what's happening. Slow this thing down a little bit. All right. We're going to get there. Let me get through this. Yeah, that's right. There we go. Okay. Thank you very much. It makes a lot of sense. Good. I'm glad, Daily Growth. Thank you very much. So, BC, a message from your guides. All right. What I've been doing with people, BC, and I don't know, you may have heard me do it. Get a piece of paper, write down what you think the message from your guides is. We're talking about intuition tonight, listening, being still, knowing. Okay. Everybody can do what I can do. All right. But it's getting into that mind space of where to do it and how to do it. Okay. So, BC, a message from my guides. I really am having a hard time with the deck choice. We're going to start here. All right. Let's see what's going on. BC, I'm getting one of your guides is very feminine, female, definitely female. The period of dress, I'm having a hard time. Almost like Alice in the Wonderland, but not that goofy or whatnot. I know what you think is that, but a very strong feminine presence. You've got 2 or 3 guides that are around you. They've been telling you something. Are you taking some time to listen? That's what I'm okay. You're listening, but you're having doubts. Would that make sense? Okay, BC, let me know if that makes sense. Okay, here we go. We're going to start here. A message from the guides. All right. Let's bring this back up. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we are. And I'm going to do something I haven't done with this deck. Okay. Rest deep. Okay. What I'm really picking up, you've been going through a lot. Something's really been, you've been through the ringer. Okay. You can't win every battle. I'm picking up. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. But you have to get some sleep. You have to get rest. You have to rest your mind. Okay. Notice our swan. Everybody loves watching a swan on the water. It's very graceful. All right. But isn't it funny how graceful it looks without movement? Feet might be going 90 miles an hour underwater, but the rest of its body has to rest. I'm really picking up that you need this card is 44, establishing a good base. Okay. 4 is about that, making sure you're on solid ground. And what I'm really picking up here is, BC, that they need you to rest in a very deep state because you need this to heal. All right. I don't know what's going on or anything else and don't need to know. Okay. This is a bangerang card if there ever was one. Remember your wings, who you are. When you think you have no power, you can fly. That's what bangerang is all about. That's what the barefoot bangerang tribe is. We want you to find your magic, get grounded, stop, take a deep rest, call on spirit, allow your guides to come in and comfort you. All right. Because once you do that, you can find your wings, reclaim your magic, and fly. Spirit is saying, don't give up. From whatever's going on, do not give up. Whatever this is, There's something that you're supposed to do, something you're most, you got to tell me. All right. Believe in the impossible. I feel like there's something here they're trying to help you build or create, but it's been very frustrating. Okay. 36, 3, creation. 3, that Trinity, that perfect number. All right. 6, victory, overpowering. Bring them together. You've got a 9. You've got manifestation. You're bringing something into reality. This is very cool. When you look over here at 28, remember your wings. 2, that partnership with you, your guides, you, spirit, God, whoever that may be, the mother, earth, your higher self. All right. That's that partnership. The 8, learning, teaching, and moving. The 8 is about creativity, about knowing about what's going. All right. But bring them together, you've got a 10. And a 10 comes down to a 1, which means you're talking about a new beginning. Something new is fixing to happen. It's going to be a little overwhelming, right? But it's okay. It's all coming about, and your spirit guides have your back. Worship at the temple. That's the last card I'm going to pull for you, not out of a bad thing. All right. Worship at the temple. Where do you go find spiritual peace, spiritual sovereignty? Where do you go recharge? You need to take that time and recharge your batteries so you can hear your spirit guides, so you can hear mother, so you can hear the father. This is important. 23. 2. We already talked about 2. 3. Talked about 3. Creating something wonderful. 5. I'm a 5. You talk about my energy, my birth number. I'm a 5. Like this. And I can get crazy. Okay. But it's also the creation, the creativity. Those 5s, man, we can create the world. All right. And you've got something beautiful you're fixing to create. That's what I've got from your guides, if any of that makes sense. Okay, let me see. Let's get down here. Yes, they've been telling me I'm a visionary. Yes, you're making sense. Okay, good. I'm a Cancer, 44. Okay. Um, so that's what I've got. Okay. For you, BC, is that yes, you are creating something. Your spirits want to tell you you can't give your brain a rest. Okay. Because things are fixing to happen. And when you get into that more meditative, that calm place, wherever you go to get there, lots of things happening. You're going to be at a breakout. This is cool. You got something really big coming. Wow. Bangarang. That is awesome, BC. Glad for you. Deborah, I have missed you and these beautiful readings. Deborah, get emotional. I miss you. Okay. And I can't say how much I appreciate you, Jasmine, the old members of the tribe. I'd love to see everybody back in here again. All right. And we get some things going, get some things moving. All right. Every Monday night, 7:00. Every Wednesday night, 7:00. If y'all have a night that is better or whatnot, I don't know that I can accommodate everybody. I had to start somewhere. Okay. But do me a favor, ring the bell. When you get done with this and it's done, share it, post it. That's how y'all can help me huge, because I've got something big that's coming. I feel it. I know it. I'm working with somebody on something that this is just going to explode. But I need your help. All right. I need your help. All right. Good. Good girl. Thank you. I'm so glad. Me too. Me too. BC, thank you so much. Wow. You brought up meditating. I have been for 2 days, and for an hour after I see green. Everything has a green tint. Green tint, that's green leads to prosperity, to growth, to abundance. All right. That is one of the things. Not like when we were kids, we were eating the green M&Ms. This is the prosperity, abundance. When you see green, all right, They're trying to let you know that something's growing. And something is, I really feel like, BC, you are on the precipice of something big happening. You've got to let the spirits guide you. You've got to be still. You've got to be able to listen. And what's going to happen is once you still your mind and you become at peace, all of a sudden that magic message is going to come through. I'm going to do this. I'm being told to do this, and I'm just going to do it this way. Wow. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring this card back up. I'm going to bring this back up so you can see the card I just pulled for you. All right. The King of Michael. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. And what I'm really picking up, this is honest and open communication with yourself, with your guides, as well as others. So the King of Michael, set those boundaries. It's going to be very important. Michael is air. Michael is up here. Michael is communication. I want you in your meditation to make sure that what you're doing is you're setting boundaries around your thoughts. You're making sure what's coming out of your mouth is the right things. You're putting out the right vibe, all of that stuff. It's going to be very important for you, BC. All right. That's going to be amazing. I can't stop pulling cards. Page of Gabriel. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. And I want you to see the Angel Gabriel, or Gabrielle in this case, is right there. You have your guides, they're ready to be with you, and everything is coming. Just do what you know. Okay? Amazing. Thank you very much. All right, let's see what's going on here. New subscriber, greater. That's awesome. Thank you. Welcome, Bangarang. All right. Make sure you ring the bell. We got Friday night. I've got the another interview with Laura Van Tyne, teacher to exorcist, and it's not all dark. We talk about the good things, but we let people know about other things that are happening, and you need to be aware. Okay, so a lot of things live Monday and Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. So if things are happening like I see, I might need to move things a little later. Okay. My name is Priya Yadav. What's coming toward in my life? All right, let's take a look, Priya. Let's find out. We're going to ask. Let me take a moment, gather some cards here. I'm going to put some things back, kind of reset after that last one. BC, that was really cool. Okay. That was really cool. Thank you for that opportunity. Thank you. A lot of times I say that and people are like, why are you thinking me? You know why? Because I appreciate being allowed to give that message. That's so cool. That is so cool. All right, Priya. What I'm doing right now is I'm kind of resetting after the last reading. I'm coming in here, trying to figure out which deck to use, where we're going, what we're doing. All right, we're going to the Lost Tarot. I can't get. Am I supposed to be using this deck? Sorry, guys. This is what I go through to make sure I stop and I listen. All right, we're going with Lost Tarot. That's what I got. All right. My name is Priya Yadav. What's coming toward in my life? What's coming for Priya? What's heading her way? Let's find out what's going on. All right. I love your title, by the way. Greater. Believe that. Know that. Know that about yourself. Have that confidence in yourself. We need more people, especially women with that great confidence, that boost. We need that. Okay. Let's see what's going on. All right. Here we go, Priya. Let me bring this back up. And let's see what's shaking. All right. We are going to, you're the first person tonight I've been told to draw the shadow card. All right. It's not a pretty card. It means something's coming to an end for you, Priya. And you might feel like you're actually been stabbed in the back. Okay. Could this be a relationship or something? But I want you to understand what this is saying is that means it's time for something new to come in. You know, there's an old saying, God doesn't shut a window without opening another one. It seems like it. But God doesn't always shut the window and open the other one simultaneously. You might need to sit. What'd you learn? Where'd it go? Or whatnot. But the Ten of Swords is about this might, it's letting go of something in your head. Okay. Not so much your heart. The Ten of Swords is letting go of something in your head. You're going to know that you are right about something. Stand your ground. It's funny that we talked about greater. I think I pulled that in. That Spirit gave me that. And that's what Oh, I see you're saying your past. My past very painful. Okay, so you stand up and know who and what you are. This card is about standing tall. Earlier in the show, go back, rewatch the show. You'll see it forward. We were talking about using your intuition and self doubt, knowing who you are. It's very important for you to understand and believe in who you are, what you know, and what you do. All right. The Queen of Wands. Wow. Nurture your dream. Celebrate your independence. We've got the cat here, the sunflower, the one huge sunflower. Things are going to be good for you. All right. You're on the right path towards making things just take this complete, beautiful course. But what I'm seeing is, and really getting is, it's standing up for yourself. All right. And you are going to be able to manifest true love. You're going to bring true love and manifest happiness and joy into your life. Let's trauma go. Okay. What we've got here is the King of Swords. Somebody might be in control, okay, or trying to dominate you, is what I'm really picking up here. All right. Not generally what I get from the King of Swords. All right. They're going to be a big influence in your life. Okay. They might have set boundaries. Could be a father or grandfather or whatnot. Okay. But someone cheated me. Okay. There we go. All right. You need to understand that with the King of Swords, it's talking about getting in your mind and locking. I'm going to use some terms we use. Lock that shit down. The King of Swords knows how to control his thoughts, knows how to keep things and set boundaries. So his thoughts are always in the right place. Remember, stand up for yourself. Don't let somebody bully you. Okay. You're a powerful person. You have something great within you to give. All right. 10 of Cups. Woo. My wife would call this the Hollywood ending. Okay. Love is coming for you because you're good, but you've got to hold that line. Know your value, know your worth. So that way, pick your head up. All right. Don't go. Remember, I said, wow, that's absolutely hysterical. I said, God may not open the windows simultaneously. Thank you. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You don't need to rush right into another relationship. Make sure you learn how to be happy on your own. If you don't, and we rely, this is a message for everybody. If you're relying on somebody else to make you happy, you will never be truly happy. That doesn't mean someone can't make you happy. All right. But you should not be relying on them for your happiness. Once you learn to love yourself and you're happy being alone, having a good time. All right. And I'll be honest with you, Priya, that's how my wife and I met. She went through a divorce. I went through a breakup, and at some point, we both became very happy within ourselves. And guess what? I was doing something I like to do. Guess where I met my wife? Doing something that she liked to do, which was the same thing. And we came together. You'll start attracting that in. You have this coming. Things are going to happen for you. Yep, you're stuck because you got to give this a mental break. Okay. The Queen of Swords is talking about nurture that brain. What's got you stuck? Why are you stuck? Okay. She wants you to take a look at this from a higher standpoint and realize you're better off knowing getting cheated on sucks. It hurts. All right. But would you rather not know it till later? That's what we're looking at right here. Priya, the Page of Cups. Love is there. Love is there without this guy and somebody else. What I'm picking up is you're a beautiful person, all right, and a beautiful woman. It's coming. You want to play in love. You want to have that thing. But what I want you to be careful of, the page here talks about and brings a caution about being careful. Okay. About not rushing in. But if there's somebody that you've got a crush on, if this other relationship is over, truly over, and you are free, okay, now might be a good time to say something to that person. All right. That's what I'm getting. We have the 10 of coins. Everything's starting over. Everything's new. This thing came to an end. It's time to move forward. Things are going to be beautiful for you. You have a lot of things. What I want you to do is you need to start making a plan with where you want your life to go. What do you want? And start looking at that plan and dwelling on the plan of what's ahead and beautiful rather than what happened in the past. That's how you're going to get through this. And you've got a lot coming. You got a lot to look forward to. Okay. Things are going to be all right. All right. All right. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I'm currently stuck. I get it. I understand. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt, as we say. All right. And that's what's going on. Okay. Let's see where we are. Anybody else here before we call this thing a night? 8:30. I'm under no push, but let's see what's happening. All right. Give somebody else. I know there's some other people out there that are watching that haven't, and maybe y'all chiming in and helping out will be one of those things to help motivate other people. Kind of like being the first person to speak up in a class. Once somebody does it, then everybody else says it's okay. All right, everybody. Well, with that being said, here's what we're going to do. All right, remember Friday night, new video coming out. All right, Teacher to Exorcist, a series I'm doing with Laura Van Time. All right, we're both talking about and helping people to understand how to deal with dark side, summoning angels, building an angel team, these type of things to help, different things we can do or whatnot. Be back live Monday and then again Wednesday. Please ring the bell. I would love to see everybody come back and this thing just start really taking off and go. Okay. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. But most importantly, share this video. Other than that, folks, take what you want. Leave what you don't. But leave having experienced some peace, love, and light. Bangarang.